Welcome to the YouTube channel The Right Place, where creativity meets sustainability, and where today we're diving into a treasure trove of garden inspiration. This video is all about turning discarded items into dazzling DIY garden art that transforms your green space into a wonderland. We love giving forgotten materials a second life. This isn't just a crafty afternoon project, it's a creative revolution that you can lead right from your backyard. So if you believe in the beauty of upcycling and the magic of repurposing what others throw away, stay tuned. And before we begin, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, because we post daily transformations that mix art, nature, and sustainability. Give this video a thumbs up if you love DIY, and share your creations with us in the comments. Now let's uncover how to turn garbage into garden gold. One, upcycled metal magic, from rust to radiance. Old rusted items like wire baskets, tin cans, and metal fencing might look like junk at first glance, but they hold incredible potential for garden art. With a bit of wire bending and creative placement, these discarded metals can be shaped into whimsical bird sculptures, floral trellises, or abstract wind chimes that dance with the breeze. The charm comes from their raw, rustic aesthetic. Each piece tells a story of reinvention. Tin cans, often overlooked, can be transformed into dangling lanterns or painted flower pots that catch both light and attention. A little sanding, a coat of colorful weatherproof paint, and some creative hanging using twine or upcycled chains turn these into vibrant focal points. Their cylindrical shape makes them ideal for stacking or stringing, allowing for vertical garden pieces or suspended art. Metal fencing remnants, often left over from home repairs, can be used to craft stunning support structures for climbing plants or turned into garden screens with a twist. Literally. Add beads, bottle caps, or even scrap aluminum to the mix, and you get a kinetic sculpture that both beautifies and defines space in your garden. 2. Fabric finds, weatherproof wonders from worn textiles. Don't toss out old jeans, canvas bags, or thick upholstery scraps just yet. These materials are perfect for creating charming garden banners or pot wraps. With a little weatherproofing spray and a sewing kit, you can design colorful fabric flags that flutter proudly over your flower beds, giving your garden a festival vibe. Add hand-painted messages or nature symbols for an extra personal touch. Upholstery fabric or denim patches can be cut and sewn into durable plant hangers or vertical pockets for succulents and herbs. Imagine a cascading wall of greenery stitched into a repurposed canvas curtain, with each pocket home to a little life. These living walls offer a fantastic way to reuse thick, tough textiles and introduce texture and depth to your garden layout. Even worn-out belts or fabric straps can be transformed into hanging plant cradles or decorative fasteners for climbing plants. Twisted or braided, they add a natural, bohemian flair while supporting your greenery. Weather-resistant finishes keep them looking fresh, and you avoid contributing to landfill waste by making something both functional and unique. Three, plastic reinvented, garden brilliance from disposable waste. Plastic bottles and containers often find their way into the trash, but with some clever cutting and heating techniques, they can be upcycled into colorful flowers, garden totems, or insect sculptures. You can paint them, mold them, and even layer them for 3D garden pieces that resist rain and sun while adding an unexpected pop of color. Large detergent bottles, with their interesting handles and shapes, make perfect candidates for birdhouses or watering cans. Cut strategically and hung from a tree, they serve both artistic and practical purposes. With a little paint and imagination, you can disguise their origin completely, making them feel like deliberate, handcrafted accents in your garden. Transparent plastic food containers can be repurposed into miniature greenhouses for seedlings or even stained glass-inspired art by adding paint and cutting them into shapes. The way they catch and filter light adds a whimsical glow to your garden space, especially when suspended from branches or trellises. For natural and organic discards, beauty in the biodegradable. Fallen branches, pruned twigs, and dead vines offer a wealth of materials for organic, biodegradable garden art. With some simple binding techniques, you can craft nature-inspired wreaths, rustic plant supports, or twiggy sculptures that blend seamlessly into the environment. These earthy elements add texture without disrupting the natural harmony of your garden. Bark fragments and large seed pods can be transformed into stunning decorative pieces. Glue them into mosaics or stack them into towers around planters. These items naturally decompose over time, but while they last, they lend an earthy, aged charm that synthetic decor simply can't replicate. Their irregular shapes and tones make every piece feel custom designed by nature. 'Even coconut shells and husks can be turned into hanging planters or little fairy houses tucked beneath bushes. Their durable, wood-like texture makes them ideal for outdoor settings, and a little carving or painting brings them to life. By reusing nature's discards, you create a garden that gives back to the earth rather than taking from it. 5. Everyday electronics, from e-waste to earth art. Believe it or not, outdated electronics like old remote controls, defunct phones, or cracked keyboards can be taken apart and repurposed into futuristic garden art. Arrange circuit boards and wired components into wall art or planter decorations that look like cybernetic vines. The contrast between nature and technology creates a unique, thought-provoking vibe. Keyboard keys can be popped out and used to label your plants with fun, quirky names. Mount them on reclaimed plastic stakes or glue them onto stones, giving your herb garden a tech-savvy flair. It's a playful use of waste that transforms your space while also providing practical function. CD and DVD discs, with their holographic shine, make perfect garden spinners or reflective ornaments. Hang them where sunlight hits to deter birds, or simply add a bit of magic to your space. These forgotten tech relics catch the light in dazzling ways, turning your garden into a sparkling sanctuary of the unexpected. Six, paper and cardboard revival. Garden art with a fragile soul. Paper and cardboard may seem like short-lived materials, but with proper sealing and layering, they can become enchanting elements of your garden art. Think of papier-mâché garden masks or weatherproof paper lanterns hanging from branches. By mixing flower paste and old newspapers, you create a lightweight, moldable medium perfect for crafting decorative shapes that float among your plants. Thick cardboard boxes, reinforced and treated with waterproof glue or resin, can be repurposed as mold bases for DIY bird baths or fairy garden platforms. Decorate the surfaces with natural paints or leaf prints to create harmonious designs. Though fragile, when protected from direct soaking, these cardboard creations can last through seasons, bringing an organic, earthy texture to your outdoor aesthetic. 'Old magazines and colorful paper scraps can be twisted into beads, rolled into roses, or layered into mosaic-like tiles for borders or plant markers. Once sealed, these paper additions resist moisture and provide bursts of color that change depending on light and angle. It's a poetic way to let recycled stories bloom in your garden. Seven, textile rope and twine. Garden texture through knots and weaves. Old clothing, curtains, and sheets can be torn into strips and braided into sturdy ropes or decorative garlands. These upcycled cords can then be used to make plant holders, hanging decorations, or even vine training supports. Braiding different colors together creates a woven pattern that adds a dynamic, handmade quality to your garden art. 'Worn twine, climbing rope, or discolored paracord might not be ready for the bin just yet. Repurpose them into dream catchers or hanging mobiles using wooden hoops and recycled beads. As wind moves through them, they create visual and gentle auditory rhythm, adding to your garden's tranquil atmosphere. 'Even tangled cords or string leftovers from previous projects can find new life as edging for planter beds or woven into decorative nets over trellises. Tie them around jars, if reused, or canisters to soften hard edges with rustic flair. Upcycled ropework adds both functionality and layered visual interest, perfect for tying the garden's look together. 8. Glass bottles and lids, a gleam of possibility. Glass bottles from beverages, perfumes, or sauces can be cleaned and used as eye-catching plant stakes or mini greenhouses for seedlings. The glass captures light in beautiful ways, creating elegant sparkle amidst your greenery. By burying them upside down or inserting LEDs inside, you craft glowing, jewel-like garden accents. 'Bottle lids and caps, often overlooked, are excellent for creating intricate mosaics. Glue them onto large stones, planters, or even wall boards to spell out names, symbols, or create colorful patterns. With a bit of varnish, they resist weather and give your space a bold, graphic look that contrasts beautifully with nature's organic forms. 'Broken glass shards can be safely repurposed into decorative mosaics by smoothing edges and embedding them in concrete or clay bases. Use them to outline flower beds, adorn bird baths, or decorate old planters. The irregular reflections make sunlight bounce in unexpected, playful directions, adding life to every corner. 9. Clothing comeback. Wearable waste in a growing space. Tattered t-shirts, Worn dresses or threadbare pants can be cut and knotted into windsocks, fabric flowers, or scarecrow decor. Using bright colors and durable materials, you can create fabric art that flutters in the wind and gives your garden a lighthearted, vibrant personality. Upcycling clothing turns forgotten textiles into weather-resistant art. Old hats or caps, when stiffened with glue or outdoor fabric protector, can become unique hanging baskets or seedling holders. Suspend them with twine or mount it onto fences for a quirky take on planters. They're especially good conversation starters and can be styled to reflect a vintage or whimsical aesthetic. Sweater sleeves and pant legs can be stitched into rustic grow bags or decorative wraps for plastic pots. Their soft texture contrasts with sharp foliage, and when sewn into cylindrical forms, they're perfect for housing herbs or flower starts. Using clothing as container covers brings softness and storytelling into your garden environment. 10. Electronic casing and plastic parts. Techno-Garden mashups. Old remote housings, game controllers, or gadget casings can be spray painted and reassembled into abstract totems or border ornaments. Their futuristic shapes bring a tech-inspired edge to your garden, making for fun displays that are sure to catch the eye of guests and passersby. Computer mouse shells or broken headphone parts can be mounted on garden fences or affixed to poles to create unusual insect-like creatures. Paint and reposition them into wings and antennae, using screws or bottle caps for eyes. These small sculptures feel alive within the garden, blending playful creativity with e-waste recovery. Transparent plastic from screen protectors, calculator windows, or device panels can be cut and painted into sun catchers. Hanging them in clusters reflects and refracts sunlight across flower beds, creating a constantly shifting interplay of light. You bring a digital shimmer to a natural space, celebrating the meeting point between innovation and the environment. 11. Household packaging. Trash into garden treasure. Everyday packaging waste like egg cartons, snack boxes, and plastic trays can be upcycled into creative seed starters and mini planters. Egg cartons, when properly sealed or coated in wax, serve as compostable pots that can go directly into the soil, making them both artistic and eco-friendly. Add painted designs or botanical sketches to make them stand out as more than just temporary holders. Those oddly shaped plastic trays and clamshell containers from takeout or produce can be transformed into decorative plant saucers or multi-compartment organizers for small garden tools and labels. With a coat of outdoor paint or decoupage, they become eye-catching and waterproof. Their structural design naturally lends itself to compartmentalized garden creativity. Even the humble cardboard tube from paper towels can be stiffened and used as plant guards, miniature fairy towers, or vertical stacking art when layered and painted. Grouped together, they resemble architectural pieces, giving vertical visual interest while maintaining a low-cost, sustainable ethos. 12. Shells, nuts, and seeds. Nature's leftovers as decor. Cracked walnut shells, pistachio casings, and other nut remnants may seem like compost filler, but they can be intricately arranged into textured garden mosaics. These organic materials bring natural symmetry and variation, making your designs feel as though they've sprouted directly from the soil itself. Dried seed pods and husks can be strung into mobiles or garlands to decorate trellises and tree branches. When hung with string made from upcycled fibers, they rattle gently in the wind, producing soothing natural sounds that double as auditory garden art. Large shells from outdoor meals like coconut or clam can be cleaned, painted, and mounted as small decorative bowls for pebbles, feathers, or tiny plant clippings. These elements blend coastal or rustic styles seamlessly with green space while celebrating nature's overlooked leftovers. 13. Upcycled paper tubes and mailing waste. Garden on a roll. Mailing tubes and poster rolls can be cut and stacked into vertical gardens or insect hotels. Paint them in bold colors or natural tones, and mount them against a wall or fence to attract beneficial bugs while offering an artistic statement. 'Envelopes, when layered and sealed, make fantastic textured elements for collage-style garden signs. Use waterproof ink and outdoor Mod Podge to create weather-resistant messages, floral motifs, or seed-saving info panels mounted on sticks or bamboo poles. 'Bubble mailers, once considered landfill-bound, can be cut into reflective shapes or stitched into water-resistant liners for homemade hanging planters. Their metallic sheen reflects light, subtly brightening shaded areas of your garden. 14. Miscellaneous magic, combining odds and ends. Sometimes the best creations come from mixing everything left over random plastic lids, torn cloth, broken pins, or scrap wiring. These elements, when unified by a common theme or color scheme, can be arranged into abstract artboards or planter mosaics. It's a celebration of chaos turned into beauty. Pieces of defunct hair accessories like clips, pins, or bands can be turned into flower embellishments or plant markers. Their intricate designs add elegance and whimsy, and they're often surprisingly durable outdoors. Fix them to bamboo stakes or reuse them as anchors for climbing vines. Bits of fabric, old keys, pen caps, corks, or even soda tabs can be glued together into light-catching mobiles, hanging garlands, or textured planters. Grouping them into intentional color palettes can tie the whole garden together with a story of transformation and personal expression. Conclusion: your garden, your story. Every upcycled garden project is more than just a DIY, it's a story of revival, a testament to creativity, and a stand against waste. Here at the right place, we believe beauty is born from intention, not perfection. By turning garbage into treasure, you're not just decorating your space, you're redefining what's possible. Thank you so much for spending time with us today. If you found inspiration or got excited about starting your own upcycled garden art project, please hit that like button and subscribe to The Right Place. We've got plenty more ideas coming your way that blend sustainability, art, and personal expression. And now it's your turn. Dig into that recycling bin. Let your creativity run wild and show the world how waste can bloom into wonder. Don't forget to drop a comment with your favorite idea or a project you've tried. Until next time, keep growing, keep crafting, and stay right here at The Right Place.